When it was my birthday, I invited my followers to share their favorite quotes. And somebody on that day shared a really fun quote, which is run the dishwasher twice. And if you don't know that quote, what they're referring to is how sometimes we feel overwhelmed with all of the tasks in front of us. With the moon in Capricorn, our emotions are best resolved through moving our bodies and getting a little bit of physical labor done, especially if we're feeling really stressed out, depressed, anxious. Cleaning the house, cleaning your room, cleaning something can often bring not only the endorphins of the end result, but a lasting effect that helps us feel calm and peaceful. So what do you do if you're looking around and you realize you need a shower or you need to clean things and you're just too tired, too depressed, or something like that, right? What do you do? Well, the quote, run the dishwasher twice. You know, sometimes we balk at big tasks, and with the sun in Virgo, we're focused on perfection, we're focused on doing our best, but sometimes all the details feel really overwhelming, especially when we have a really long to-do list. And so if the idea of scraping the dishes and, you know, getting everything sorted perfectly before you run the dishwasher, if that feels too overwhelming, throw them in dirty and run the dishwasher twice. You know, you have the ability to rewrite the rules. And when we feel overwhelmed with some sort of vision of perfection or an ideal that feels so hard to attain, and where we're at right now just feels not enough or wrong in some way, it's really important to take whatever kind of tiny little practical steps we can in the right direction, instead of getting ourselves overwhelmed because we can't make the huge leap all in one step, right? So break it down into tiny steps. Maybe if you feel too overwhelmed to do big things, break it into something small, and that will feel like a great place to start, and it might give you a little bit of inspiration and momentum to keep moving. We just had a bunch of cards come out. Let's see what we got here. Okay, so at the top we have the Devil, and the Devil is a card that represents feeling stuck and tolerating some sort of high level of discomfort. It is a karmic chapter. It is a theme that we're experiencing, and there's a lot that we're chained to. There's a lot that we can't get out of. But if it feels like life is lacking magic, then we have the opportunity to change little things, even when we can't change the bigger theme that we're in, right? If we can work with the details, and the details are indicated by minor arcana cards. We have the 9 of Cups and the 10 of Cups. Now, the 10 of Cups is kind of like the gold at the end of the rainbow, the happy ending that we always want, right? It's a vision of our ideals, our dreams for the future, and a concept that there's some sort of a finish line. But the older you get, the more you realize there is not usually a finish line, right? The finish line keeps moving. There's always something new. Or as Janis Joplin said once, there's no such thing as tomorrow. It's all the same day, man. Anyway, I digress. The 9 of Cups here represents self-satisfaction. And the 9 is associated with the Hermit. And it's the wisdom of realizing that you yourself are responsible for your happiness as much as possible, right? People are going to affect you for sure. But if you can have some sort of inner reservoir of peace, either through meditation, acceptance, old age, or wisdom, that's usually the point where we kind of gain this calm acceptance, and people don't bother us quite as much, right? Or our happiness is not dependent on other people. We're not giving our power away. We're reclaiming that power. So here we see a theme of emotional stability, and the Ace of Wands hints at how we might achieve it. The Ace of Wands is a new beginning of empowerment, of channeling your life force, your fire. You know, anything you're maybe angry about. Sometimes I like to crank heavy metal when I'm by myself in the van and drive down the highway and scream if I'm having a really bad day. The important part is to get it out, right? Sometimes growing something, working in the garden, cleaning the house, singing, talking to a friend, writing. If we can channel the fire, if we can make it useful, then that's often the way to resolving our happiness, our health, our well-being, achieving wisdom, and feeling peaceful. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Moon card representing all the multiple sides of our emotional psyche and awareness. Which wolf are we feeding? The one of love or the one of fear, right? Knowing which direction we're going, knowing which side of the coin that we're focusing on helps us understand the path moving forwards and brings us to a point of initiation. So I'm Erin, I'm Queen Bee Tarot. Oh, there's the Hermit, my favorite card. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Come back every day for your daily tarot and astrology. I wish you guys all the very best. I'll see you next time.